this weapon, doing the YouTube thing. Have you set your camera rolling?
Yeah.
You best get going then.
Perfect timing.
Right, so it's late on now. Pretty much it was getting dark as we pulled into the woods, so as you can imagine, we've got the fire going. We've had some, everyone's cooked their own little bits of food and things. We've sat about, we've had a few beers and that, and yeah, it's everyone else is going to be up for another couple of hours, but I've been doing long days, so I'm going to crash out now. I'm going to get an early night. It's only about 10ish, something like that, and I look bald with this light. Yeah, I'm going to crash out early, get some sleep. I'm going to try and get a good 10 hours if I can. With any luck, with how cold it's getting out there, it's going to be quite misty in the morning, which would be nice. Please excuse the sound on this camera at the minute. It's the new GoPro 9, so I'm just waiting for me rig to come to mount all this too, and I'm going to take the microphone off the big camera. So yeah, hope you notice it not doing the juddering and all the rest of it. So night. Oh, that's too bright. No, not that one. Oh, good morning. Right, so it is 8 o'clock, lie in, and it's raining. Not a lot. You can just hear it coming through the trees a little bit onto the roofs of stuff. So yeah, have 10 minutes, check all comments and stuff, because as per usual, I put a video up yesterday, and there's a lot of comments to go through. So yeah, gonna do that. Gonna get some gear on. I'm gonna have a walk around, take some pictures for Instagram, light the fire, try and get that go before everybody else gets up, and there's something to cook off. So yeah. Good morning. Right, we're up away. We're taking a walk to the farm to the toilet because I'm so bushcraft, I like to poo in a real toilet. So yeah, I'm just glad to be out. I've had long, I've been trying to catch up on the overtime. Started a new job, and it's a 2-hour drive to work and a 2-hour drive back. So I'm getting 60-hour weeks in just by commuting and doing a normal day, which is nice. So yeah, it's unfortunately this weekend was supposed to be the weekend that I'd organised, getting the events licence and everything to have the big weekend on, but because of all the COVID restrictions, there's no way I can invite 200 people or however many to a field to listen to a band and all that lot. So it's small number of people and social distancing and all that light in the woods. So yeah, make hay while sunshines and all that lot, so best I can do with what I've got. So I think today, first job, have something to eat, get a couple of nice coffees, get fire duty done, because there's a few people, so we'll get the wood in while we can. Not sure what else there is to do. Gonna have a run through a couple of the vehicles. I'll make separate videos on those, so keep your eye out for those ones. And yeah, just show you some kit, some bits and pieces. I'm gonna try and what ends up happening is I get into something and I'll start doing it and then I forget to film. What I'm gonna try and do is take a step back today, let everybody else do the thing, and just hover about and film if I can. We shall see. One thing before I forget, people see these videos and I can totally get where you're coming from, right? See, people see these videos and they go, I don't do that, I really want to do that, I've got a Land Rover, I'm coming. No. Right, please put yourself in my shoes, right? If you were going out with your mates and doing your thing with your little clique, people you trust, you can leave your Land Rover wide open, leave your stuff on the side, leave your wallet wide open. You like to be in a situation where that's your chill out time with you and your friends. Imagine some complete stranger off the internet with a faceless profile that you've never spoke to before says, I want to come with you. No thanks. I get where the people are coming from because they want to get out, but look at it from the other side of it. I come with a couple of this weekend's too many people for me. It's just every now and again I do a little bit bigger meet just to get, because I feel tight that it's only 2 or 3 of us each time with my other friends, so I've invited a few more this time, and we're going to see how we get on with that. I'm also testing the woods, see if Andy's cool with having this many vehicles in, and if he is, I can start looking at doing some like open weekends that are camps, but they're going to be paid for weekends that pay in a certain amount of money, so then I've got the money to make more videos and better videos. So that again, it's not this, there'll be some training on there, there'll be some skills on there, there'll be, you know, something of value. So yeah, I just want to put that out there because I do get a lot of people messaging me saying I want to come to this, how do I find out where these are advertised? It's like, it's not advertised, it's me and my mates going camping. Yeah, keep your eye on the Facebook group if there is anything ever come up, but if it's an open meet, it tends to be at a public campsite, and everybody comes to the public campsite on that weekend, and then again, that's you going camping at that campsite and everybody's there, not an event by me or like that kind of thing. I'm trying to make a balance of it, but it's a bit difficult on which way to go. If you've got a suggestion on a better way, I'm open to it because I'm learning as I go along, but yeah, this is how it's going so far. So on the getting out there for newer people, right? If you are wanting to get out, you can do what I did. So background is, I did years and years and years of camping out of Bergen, hill climbing, mountain climbing, all that kind of thing. I went from my chavvy lowered cars with big wheels and silly exhausts and all that stuff, bought myself a Land Rover 90, kitted that out. Put the two together, you get what I do now. So it's a mixture of the Land Rover off-roading, because I was hammering it around pay and play sites and more extreme off-road, that kind of thing. You put that with the Bergen camping and stuff, you've got the kind of bug out, bushcraft, overlandy kind of thing. So with these hobbies, of course, you can have mutual friends, things like that, that are into a similar kind of thing. That always goes a certain, you know, direction. What I did then, you've got Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, all these things now that weren't a big thing back in the day when I started this. So it takes nothing for you to get on a group and put it out there. And every now and again, right, this is where I think this is where a lot of people fall down. They want someone to say, we are going to this location on this day, it's this much money, you need to bring this. Which I'm not into that. It's kind of big boy rules. If you want to play these games, you can be a bit more self-sufficient. So what you need to do, you need to get on Google, you need to find an area you want to go to, you need to find locations, i.e. campsites, to start with. If you're new to this, you can wild camp if you want to. Me personally, what I do is I'll find a location, I'll find 2 or 3 campsites in that area, I'll ring them, see what they've got, how much it is and stuff, see how many spaces they've got and if they're likely to be busy that weekend. Then what I'll do is I won't book it, I'll then look at all the lanes, locations, things like that, and I'll sit on Google Earth looking at tree lines near green lanes, things like that, places that I might be able to stealth camp. Gives me options then. Worst case, want a campsite, no dramas. Then what I'll do, I'll message a few people that I want to go. You can put it out there to everybody on a group if you want, but one thing that I've learned, if you put an event out to public and you get 10 people that are absolutely sound, you're going to get one melt. There's always one melt. When I first did it down at this woods, I put a couple of meets on, turned out there was 3 or 4 melts out of say 20. You just, it's like everything in life. If you walk into a supermarket and there's 20 people, you're going to find a few knobs, aren't you? So that's where it's a good idea. Gauge people, go on the groups, socialise. You'll find, so long as you're not one of these people that's got a blank profile or a picture of the dog or something like that, all locked down, and you're quite open, and you'll find other people that are quite open, and it's like anything else. Be personable, build a rapport up, go camping for the weekend. Worst case, they're them out, you don't go with them again, and it kind of builds the thing up. It's just about having the confidence to say in your head, well, you'll go out there for you and you'll enjoy your weekend, and if you find other people that are into the same sort of stuff and all that lot, then you've just made a camping friend. You know, it's one of them, isn't it? And then you can go from there. There's people here that don't come with me on every one, but I'll see them for camps through the year at different points. And they're from different parts of the country, so if you know you're going to a meet down south, send a message to them, and it opens up a network of people that you can go out with and have fun with. You don't have to depend on, I watch Rich on the internet, I need to go with him, which I'm absolutely bamboozled that people would want to see me in person after listening to me waffle to the camera for so long. But yeah, that's my take on it anyway. But don't hold yourself back because you're shit scared of actually going out and doing it on your own.
Really back to basics here, so you know, real bushcrafty.
Proper bushcraft.
There's no gas used, that's petrol. Just got the coffee done for you, Rich. Here.
Thank you very much.
Milk?
Milk and 1 sugar, please.
Milk and 1 sugar, sir. No problem. I've got to find the sugar.
You just waffling to the camera about all these people that I get loads of messages off of faceless profiles saying, I want to come to your meets, how do I find out where they're arranged and things like that. And it's like, just put yourself out there, don't have a faceless profile, get on the groups and stuff and
say hello.
Arrange, just say, I live in this area, I'm going to this campsite, does anybody want to come? And you'll meet friends and you can organise stuff from there.
That's literally it. I joined the group and no one took the piss because I had a new car.
You had a brand new car at the time?
I had a brand new car. I think it was, let me think, James, 3 months old. I got let in, Rich didn't turn me away. Sorry sir, you have to leave.
You're screwing me up here because I've just said I don't do open meets.
Well, that was last year, things have changed.
COVID.
COVID.
Now that was actually one of the big public ones, which I was supposed to do 2 of them this year.
Yeah.
But COVID's kind of knocked it. Because the beauty of that is, I want to put 2 a year, I want to put a spring one on and a late summer one on, and then if I can do that, and these aren't like camps like this, these are just, we're going to a campsite with 100 people or 200 people or whatever. But what that does is, what I do is I'll park people up in Facebook groups. So you'll have like, well, I was going to say Bug Out North Wales, but they don't come. You'll have different Facebook groups in different camps then you'll have like the big overland lorries in one camp, you'll have like the motorbikes in another camp, and then what worked out really, really well is we had the Billy Notemates camp. So if you didn't know anybody, everybody went into that little camp. The reason that works so well, and I thought it'd be okay, but it turned out to be a lot better, is because you get that uncomfortable kind of I don't know anybody. You get put in a camp where nobody knows anybody, it breaks the ice, doesn't it? You're not the one person that's the odd one out or what have you. So that worked well. People swapped numbers, made Facebook friends, things like that, and I'm sure they've made their own camps from then. So there really is no excuse.
Dad gave me this thing, a tea can. It's what train drivers use. You fill that with water and you hang it against the boiler. You'd have hot tea all day.
Right.
So you fill it up with coffee bags, shit, that's coffee.
Google Maps, Pornhub. I'm honest, you know. Everything else, I mean, fuck these. It's what we're on about. Is when we do the videos, we go places and we'll film the signpost of where it is, and then people will comment because they can't be asked to look at the signpost, and they'll put it in the questions of I need a link for this, or can you send me a link no, you've got the information there. All you've got to do is type it into Google or YouTube or anything, the specific information. And we're just on about the amount of people that they're just, it's like, oh, where did you get this from? And they want you to sit, 50 people want you to sit and get links and things, when all the information's there if they just type it in themselves. And what we're trying to encourage is for people to actually be more self-sufficient and sort themselves out, because I think as a generation, people are getting far too lazy with just everything spoon-fed to them. It's crazy. What you destroyed?
I don't know, I found a saw.
Oh, look at that, I've just come back with Big Saw in his goodie.
You're building the kitchen?
No, that's not that wood, we'll put it back.
Right, let's put some trees down. So what we're doing, the road goes along that section there. It's getting quite rutted with the amount of vehicles, so we're going to put a secondary road in down this way, so then when that one gets bad we use that one and vice versa, so it's not too much impact on the woodland. Andy's disturbing the yew tree because he wants to poison us all.
I've got nothing to do, so I thought I'd just cut branches off things. Look, I'm not even looking.
What's the plan, Batman?
Lee wants to have a go at this, so Martin says he's going to drive through it, so I says crack on.
What, this?
All that brambly bollocks there.
Was it worth taking that small new one?
Well, that bit next to you needs to disappear.
Yeah.
And then he's going to venture around and probably just drive over that one, and we'll see about that sapling.
Well, we may as well cut the sapling with the saw.
Let him drive over that mound of shit first, because I don't know what's underneath it.
Bit more of this. This woodland is plagued with ivy, and it's knackering the trees. So what we do when we go to a section, you'll see all over the place where it's just randomly dead. And what we're doing, we're just getting these bits that are on and just breaking it. But what we'll do is we'll cut in two places and then just get behind, and then that just breaks the ivy over the space of a few months. That'll die off, and then you can just pull it and it all falls off, and it gives the tree half a chance. Yes, you see like this one. This one's been done a long time ago. You see it's killed the ivy off, and that'll now just pull off, and it's not so much weight or anything else off of the tree. Martin put his tent there. Remember this one? Yeah.
You made that happen! That's because you're getting nailed me 10. I am. The hairy beastie's coming! The hairy beastie's coming!
I go away from my Land Rover for 10 minutes and they get me winch rope out. Grading the floor well. Yeah, this will win.
Not paying attention is the answer.
No firewood. That done? Yeah.
You know you can get battery drills these days.
Use a hammer drill?
I nearly brought my DeWalt kit and all. I just totally forgot last minute. It was on my list to bring me impact driver, grinder, drill.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, we could have done with all of them.
I know.
Thank you. Just thanks for considering this.
Goodbye. Goodbye. Up. I feel between feet.
Probably a better idea, isn't it? I haven't forgot the spirit of the woods. Right, I'm going to do a barbecue rub, spatch up some chickens and give them a JD and Coke spray and keep them nice and moist as we're cooking them. So, about how much mustard powder, about how much paprika,
Full chicken.
about that much garlic salt, about that much onion salt, about how much pepper, Some salt in there. Brown sugar. Some people use cayenne pepper. I don't know, you just work with what you got, don't you? Quite a bit of sugar in there. Paprika in there as well. Now it's all in. Just got a couple of supermarket bulk chickens there. What we're going to do is get them, flip them over, locate that backbone. If you've got some shears or some scissors, literally get your finger right in that fucking dirty little hole. Oh, she loves it, dirty little chicken. And follow that down. Scissors or shears. One side, and come back up the other side. There you go, backbone. Stock, I'm chucking it away, won't make me stop the bloody book. In here, and you will split it open. Just give these a baby wipe in a second.
That's a nice knife, where can you get one of those?
There you go. That just exposes the breastbone there. Usually I'll take that out. I'm not going to take it out today because I'm going to be flipping over on that bonfire. It's going to be a bit awkward, so I'm leaving that in just to keep it more intact. Gosh, that's one chicken. What'd you do? What'd you do, Rich? What does Ainsley do?
Gives
Give me a good old rub.
Give it a good old yeah, boy.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about that. Yeah, they are.
That's what we're doing, Stu.
Alright, I'm going to chuck some wraps. Everyone, what I'm thinking is, you got your salads, you got your sauces, you got your chicken. If everyone just grabs a wrap, gets in some forms of orderly queue, they can flip their wrap a couple of times, go over and make themselves a chicken wrap. Wrap, chicken wrap. Let me get a photograph of this before
Let's do it for the gram.
do it for the gram. Excuse me everyone.
And we get the razor out.
What I was thinking was, just to make life easy, grab a wrap, flip it,
Flip it for real.
thing, come over, just pick out the chicken, salad, sauces, and just sort yourself, get yourself a nice little chain. Everyone help themselves to a wrap.
Oh, a daisy chain?
Yes.
Yes.
And I'll go first.
Oh, I missed jerks, sir.
Come on, Andy, it was soggy biscuit when you went to school.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, but I want everybody to taste my meat.
When you drive round in this, it's a blue turquoise lid.
I was thinking on the internet and I thought it can't be that.
Skin in there. You know, he wants some of that skin.
But they're hard roads, aren't they? When you've no power. So fresh herbs. Some of them.
Yeah.
It will mainly.
Is that rosemary?
Yeah, in the Pyrenees there that were
You
worse for us. Some of
fucking
them
fork
go
and a
up
spoon
all
or
the way
something.
22% and stuff. Implant and
Yeah. Like to stop
I wasn't hungry till I saw this.
Yeah.
No
Stop
decorum.
halfway up
Some
to
of
the
them
Tear
oil.
we were in first year, yeah. Yeah, because I didn't have airflow, oil will get hot, so my oil cooled.
I wanted to stop and let it cool down, but I didn't want to turn it off because it weren't not getting air properly to the end.
Yeah.
The engine weren't not working right.
Weird when you're having
That's not bloody hell hot sauce.
I would say
You want some of the...
Yeah.
Bloody hell, yeah.
diesel in it and it
I've just put that one. Right, we'll do this. This one's a this isn't a normal one. This is a naughty one.
A little bit then.
Alright.
Show it to camera.
Yeah.
It
I wanted to because Bobby's fucking sweet. I like him. He's a good geezer.
Right, come on, get a shout out. Come on, get a shout out, Stu.
Shout out to Bobby in the Isle of Wight. This is your special Naga 2020 bloody old hot sauce for Halloween.
I hope you don't rape my mouth, Bobby.
He's going to totally rape your mouth, Bobby. There you go. I didn't go for too much.
Show the bottle on. Give him a full plug.
I went to a little garage and I dropped
Yeah, and fuck Dan Aykroyd.
$1 worth of diesel down. Well, they kept it full of shit.
Yeah, we were putting the wrong fuel in ours, the high octane stuff in
There
it.
you go.
Thank you very much. I'm going to cut this right here. Damn, that bloody hell hot sauce. That is hot. That is actually hot. I've had 2 or 3 of the normal hot sauces, and the fruity and the nice. Wow, I'm gonna have to order some of that stuff. It's like it's burny hot, like Madras hot. But wow, it's fruity. That is good. Nice one.
Fantastic.
This is no ordinary chicken. This is Stu's chicken.
That was enjoyable. That was hot but nice. How long have you been doing that hot sauce for? Do you know?
Just got it.
You just got it.
Just got it.
Gonna have to get a bit of that. Check out bloody hot sauce at the minute. Is it limited? You said it's limited edition.
Limited edition 2020 bloody old hot sauce.
What's different about it? Because that is a lot hotter.
It's got Naga in it.
Right, that is the Naga one. Wow.
Over the place, it would. It's like champagne.
I'm alright.
He's got.
Take one of Andy's comments. Everyone's being too polite. Fuck that
Yeah,
shit.
there's something in it.
Get a sweet call.
Wiping an ass.
Yeah, first season a few times.
They always put a foot on your bollocks when you jump off, don't they? It's always the big one. As if they know. You often find that
We're ready to go.
don't crack at the same point.
Well, thank you very much.
What have you done there, Luke?
That's potato bake, so that's 4 tube of liquid garlic, onions, mushrooms on the top, about a pack of bacon as well, sweet potato and normal British potato mixed in and then boiled and double cream, so if you're watching your weight, don't eat it, and cheese for good measure. It's about 2.5 hours on the heat, 90% of the heat on top, so it just bakes down that way rather than just burn the shit out of it from underneath. If it's not crispy, don't eat it. Right, it's probably about ready to go.
Actually, man.
I need a fork.
Right, I'll switch this out, grabbing a couple of bowls. Remember, everybody, thumbs down on the video for Stu. Like for Rich, thumbs down for Stu. Cheers.
We know. I made it that way. So if someone's trying to get in, at least I've got time to get my shotgun ready and blow the fucking right back out.
Get away from my pony fat guns, bang bang.
My fire!
Your pies are stored in this cabin overnight.
Oh, this is so getting edited out now. But if it don't, remember, thumbs down for Stu.
Thank you. Press the thumbs down button twice.
Spin around, press the thumbs down twice, do a little dance. Stay cheeky breaky.
Have you been recording the entire time?
Yes.
Fuck's sake, it's like the fucking iPhones. Like I'm in a Big Brother. Turn it off.
Right, so we've had something to eat in the cabin. We've just piled some pallets up. We've took a little bit of the wood out at the fire inside, and Luke's got his leaf blower, which seems to be the tool of choice.
It's not on full wallop either.
Full wallop it! That's a fire! That's proper bushcraft.
Modern bushcraft.
Right people, so it's that time of the evening. I don't like filming when everyone's having a drink and stuff, so I'm going to say good night now, and I will see you in the morning. Good morning. Right, so this is the best part of the weekend. Sunday morning. Just a bit gutted it's not a bit colder, because this place gets a mist all through the floor, about waist height. It's amazing, but it wasn't that cold last night again. So yeah, it's just at that point now where have a little bit of a tidy up, have a coffee, and get some breakfast. Right, I must get asked at least 3 to 5 times a week where these are from, right? Camp cover. There's this website called Google, right? Type camp cover in, you're going to get everybody that sells it, find who's close to you or who got a good price on delivery and stuff. There you go, it's camp cover. I have to do a specific video just on these, because the amount of times I get asked, it's unreal. There's a bear in the woods.
Morning.
One thing, if you've got one of these Ridge Monkey stoves, don't have it like that, because when it boils up, it comes out the spout and you burn your hands getting to it. I've done that so many times now. For those that haven't seen in the Land Rover, excuse the mess, it's first thing in the morning. Just put the bed away now. Obviously that turns into a double bed there. There's now a seating area, got the hot water system there, so when the door's open you can have a shower outside. As you come round, you've got your kitchen area with your sink, cooker. You've got another bunk up there, which is where the child sleeps, or a very small human like Martin. You've got your fridge there, battery bank under there, and the blow air diesel systems under the bed as well, which pumps hot air out. And then what I'm thinking of doing is blocking that off, having a little hatch there that I can slide shut and lock off, because in the entire time I've had this, I've never actually done more than lean through and flick the door open. That's it. Whoa! See you later, mate. came. If you want to see anything else that I've not done already, give us a comment down below, and yeah, subscribe, check out the other channels in the playlists and things, and I'll see you on the next one.